Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today with us we have Nina. Welcome.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad and happy to see you once again.
Happy to be here with you.
Yes. So we all see you being vibrant, working, selling, buying and all of that stuff. But I have a question for you. Like what really shocked you coming into the real estate market?
To be completely honest with you, what really shocked me about coming into this industry is the lack of financial literacy that a lot of agents have. I feel there's a huge gap between financial understanding and real estate, when really they're both intertwined.
Absolutely.
I feel you cannot separate the two.
Sure.
But that's what's happening in the industry.
Yeah, so basically you're saying like people are just selling product versus educating, or
definitely would say that as real estate agents, and this is what we're taught a lot, to focus on the return on the investment.
Yeah.
Convince them to drop the $2 million, go an extra $150,000 on the offer to secure the property because of the return on the investment. But really it's more than that.
Absolutely.
It's more than that. It's an investment product. It's not necessarily projected that way to us as agents. We're very focused on the sales aspect of real estate. To simplify it, as in selling a pair of jeans, for example, talking about it as a product knowledge, like what it's made out of, this is the brick, this is the square footage, stainless steel appliances. But how about talking about the house as more of just a home? As an investment product to get your clients from not just point A to B, selling their property or buying a new home, but getting them to retirement.
Yeah, and I think a lot of our colleagues and friends and generally our industry, it's lacking that aspect of putting everything under one roof maybe and just like delegating that process from beginning to end, right? Because as we're heading into interesting times ahead of us, and I believe it's not the first time. Like there are cycles, it keeps happening and all of that stuff. It is extremely wise to have that process throughout from beginning to end and giving suggestions even to clients' children or whatever the case might be, how they can secure future properties. And because real estate is not going to go anywhere, like it's there, right? Like it's not like that it's just going to disappear all of a sudden, you know what I mean? So
you're definitely right.
So when you said lacking financial literacy, is there anything in particular you would like to add? Like what does that mean, lacking financial literacy? I mean, we know what it means, but like in
yes, I know we both understand what that means, but I think in the real estate perspective, I'm speaking as an agent who's been in the industry for a few years. What I see is that there is an extreme hyper focus on the sales aspect of being a real estate agent. The scripts, the NLP trainings, DISC, tonality, copying the client's personality type to get a listing, right?
People do all kinds of stuff, like it's crazy.
There is a never-ending supply of this type of knowledge if you want it in the real estate industry. Where can I find the investment strategies? Where can I find the information to talk to my client about their home that they're selling or the home that they're potentially purchasing as an investment product? This is where I feel like it is very lacking.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying, and I'm a big fan of the discs, personalities, scripts, and all of that stuff. But then you have to be able to counter that with knowledge, right? Because if you don't have knowledge or anything to back it up with, I mean, it almost doesn't make any sense, right? So, and I always stress this to my friends and colleagues and whatnot. I'm like, look, man, there's enough business out there for all of us. But also having said that, my clients will not go to XYZ and vice versa. Everybody has their own audience and clients and whatnot, right? Just do the best you can to perform at your
Yes.
level wherever you're at, right?
It's definitely necessary. It's not to like down talk it or anything.
No. I'm not down talking it to anybody. Like, I mean, like we have been in this, like, I mean, real estate industry as a whole has changed over a period of time, and there are different demands on us as realtors and just the entire atmosphere when it comes to investments and strategies and whatnot, right? But right here in this office, every 2 weeks, you guys are hosting like a lunch and learn.
Yes.
So let's elaborate on that a little bit.
So Ignite is trying to almost bridge this gap between salesperson, investment strategists, bringing in the financial literacy aspect that we think the industry is lacking.
Okay.
We're having these lunch and learn workshops every 2 weeks at the Port Credit office. Anyone is welcome to come. You don't have to be an EXP agent. We're extending this to agents who are prospectively getting their license as well. We're holding workshops to provide that sort of information. There's different topics. This week's topic is helping your clients with their financial planning.
Okay.
Something that I think a lot of real estate agents will benefit from, because we continue to tell people we're helping them with the biggest financial decision of their lives. Imagine we were able to speak to that and bring the value of a financial planning strategy as well, for example.
Yeah, and I feel over the years with my experience and stuff like that, like being on field for over 10 years and whatnot, like I feel that people in the beginning they seem to be a little bit confused, like you're throwing so many things at me and I don't know what's going on, and like it's overwhelming or too much maybe at times, but as time goes on, like they do understand now. Is like, oh, I get it. Like I'm glad I did this move then, or I did this move. And I also feel like one of our colleagues and friends, what he mentioned in one of the videos, he said like, people are looking at the statistics. We are the ones creating the statistics, right? So every quarter, we are creating that content for that particular quarter. Selling, buying, financing, whatever the case, and then the statistics comes out. So we know ahead of the time, almost, we can feel it in our gut.
The finger on the pulse.
You know what I mean? Like the finger on that pulse, we can predict almost what's going on, how hot it is, how cool it is, and I'm sure, you know, you and myself and our colleagues here, you know, when clients like, don't worry about it. Listen, we know how the market is.
100%.
It's going to slow down if it's not going to slow down, and especially when it comes to pricing their property and whatnot. I'm like, that price, like, well, it was 3 months ago. Well, 3 months ago, different weather conditions than today, you know what I mean?
It's
like
raining. It was raining.
Yeah, like it was. It's a different day. So I'm glad you brought it in, and everyone is welcome to join us every 2 weeks. You said Ignite Wealth.
Yes, Ignite Wealth is presenting these open forum for any agent. We're just trying to bring a more holistic approach to real estate. We want to balance the.
So who's going to present it? Like you will present it?
So it's actually an interesting way. I don't like calling it a seminar because I want people to be involved. I want people to ask questions. So Dwayne is really he has a very solid financial background. So Dwayne's the one who's going to be giving us the knowledge. I'm going to be kind of facilitating, almost as not a presenter, but a moderator.
Got it.
Where I will stop him, I will ask him to explain concepts further in a more real estate centric maybe language for us to get, because he's very financial focused. Real estate agents, a lot of us, this is very new concepts to us.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm kind of moderating the discussion. He's presenting the information based on the topic. And we're always encouraging people to ask questions. Our last workshop, we had very good feedback. A lot of people were getting involved.
And very good food.
Very good food as well.
Very good food,
Yes.
very good feedback, So, well, anyway, I want to thank you so much for coming. For all of you watching, every 2 weeks, right here in our Port Credit office, Ignite Wealth seminar with Nina and Dwayne. I'm sure, you know, as time goes on, there's going to be different guests and all of that stuff. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time.
Thank you.